Nice and hot. You know what else is hot? The Ronin Flix March Spring Forward Sale happening right now. It starts March 9th, 2021. And your friendly neighborhood master of chaos is going to give you all the details. You and I are going to plunge, shall we say, balls deep, not to be indelicate, into the website and take a look at what they have for offer, what exactly is for sale, and what the discounts actually total out to be. Now, welcome to the party, pal. You're from the neighborhood master of chaos, back with you once again. I hope you're well. I really do. Remember, I love you just the way you are, and I'm here, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your significant other, to help you spend some money. Now, as a collector, that means building your collection. As a divorced person, that means the reason you're divorced. But that's beside the point, because our friends at Ronin Flix are going to help us spend some money with their Spring Forward Sale, which begins, again, March 9th, 2021 at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Keep that in mind. And it does end March 14th at 2 a.m. I don't know why they picked 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Pacific, but it is so. That is the end date. So, March 9th, 2021 to March 14th, 2 a.m. in 2021. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now that we know that, we can get an extra 30% off of the current low sale price. Now, I'll be honest, Ronin Flix is not cheap. They don't really have low sale prices, so I'm not sure what they're talking about. By the way, let me reiterate, this is not sponsored by Ronin Flix. I'm not getting any money from this. I'm just a collector. I'm just a humble Blu-ray hoarder. I hate that word. I'm a collector. I'm a movie fan. And I found this sale, and it enticed me. I thought I would bring it to you. Okay, without further ado, what the hell is for sale? What could we possibly get 30% off of? Let's go look. Okay, so they're saying they have over 40 plus titles available for the Spring Forward Sale. So let's check it out. Right off the bat, these 10 titles right here on the first page are already whetting my appetite. This is amazing. I don't have any of these, and I need most of them. The Mechanic, $29.99, which is not necessarily a low price, but 30% off is a good deal. Shredder, I don't need. That's sort of a 90s horror slasher thing. Lone Wolf McQuaid is a classic. I think I kind of need that. Too Scared to Scream. I don't remember that film, but I know I've probably seen it as a slasher. Robot Holocaust. I think that's a Mystery Science Theater movie. It sounds familiar anyway. Death Wish 3, which is one of the best. Curse 3, which I don't remember very well, but I'm sure I've seen it. Gas Pump Girls. Now, the prices on these vary, as you'll see here. Curse 3 is $18. Gas Pump Girls is $22. There's 315 with the lovely Deborah Foreman. Acts of Vengeance, which is also known as Rape Squad or something like that. We'll take a look at them in depth. Let's just look at the list to see what is available. We've got Bucktown, starring Fred Williamson and Pam Grier. What a cast. Iron Warrior, $18. Death Warrant. Wow, Death Warrant, $29. That's a little pricey for that. The Heavenly Kid, I remember that movie, $23. Land of Doom. I don't know that one. Mom, $25. Clifford. I love Clifford. $20 though. That's 30% off is not too bad. Night Visitor, The Beast with 1,000 Eyes, which is something I wish was a better movie, and Moon in Scorpio are on sale. That's the first page. There's 3 pages. Page 2 does not disappoint either. We've got the Delta Force. Amazing. $28 there. I think I'm definitely going to grab that one. I don't have that. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Opposing Force, California Dreaming, Johnny Cool, The Wicked Die Slow. That sounds really cool. I think that's a Western, or sort of a pseudo-Western. Angels Unchained. Angels Unchained, I'm pretty sure it's a Mystery Science title as well. That sounds very familiar to me. Peace Killers. I think that was talked about recently on the Quentin Tarantino Pure Cinema podcast. I might be mistaken. The Mask of the Red Death. That looks like a slasher version of that. POW, The Escape Behind Enemy Lines with Carradine. The Sword of the Valiant. Youngblood. Cold Heaven. What is Cold Heaven? Well, we'll take a look at that. A Small Town in Texas. Record City. Nana. I don't know Nana. Blind Rage. That one sounds insane. We'll take a look at that in a minute. This one, when I tell you the plot of this one, you're gonna want to grab it. It sounds so crazy. Happy Hooker Goes to Hollywood, starring the beautiful Martine Braswick, of course, a Bond girl. The Cycle Savages, Body and Soul. And third page only has 3 titles here. Hotel Colonial, I don't know that one. The Killing Box, I believe that's the Confederate Soldier one. And then Last Rites. You know what, since we're at the end, let's work our way back. Okay, pal, first movie I want to highlight to you is Happy Hooker Goes Hollywood, starring former Bond girl Martine Braswick and starring Adam West, Phil Silvers, and Chris Lemmon. This is, of course, a title that everybody's heard of, but many people have not seen. Yours truly included. I've never seen it, but it sounds like a blast. I love Martine. I love the 80s, and I love Hollywood in the 80s. This was a 1980 film, 90 minutes. It's available here for $23 with 30% off. That's a bingo. I'm definitely going to get this. I'm adding this to the cart. I've already added it, actually, so I'm not going to do it here. This is a Region A, in case anybody's curious. Region A, but Happy Hooker Goes Hollywood. This sounds like a blast, and I recommend it. Okay, pal, I told you we'd talk about Blind Rage, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Blind Rage stars Fred Williamson as Jesse Crowder. Now, 100% honesty here, I've never seen it. So this recommendation is really only based on the plot and the poster. But let me tell you the plot. This is a 1978 movie, 82 minutes. Fred Williamson is back, and he's in a blind rage. 5 blind master killers led by martial artist master Lin Wang, Willie Black, and matador Hector Lopez pull off the most unbelievable heist. And Fred Williamson has to stop him. So, it also stars Leo Fong. Leo Fong is in this, so that makes it even better. So, 5 blind master killers, blind people versus Fred Williamson. Sold. Purchase it right now. $23, 30% off. That's a bingo. That is a solid motherfucking bingo. Wow. I needed this movie in my life. I never knew it until right now. Okay, here's Johnny Cool, and I've heard some really cool stuff about this movie. It stars a very, very, very young Henry Silva. Like, very young. Here, I'm going to hover over. Look at like, young. Anyway, now it can be told the blood feud that makes America's underworld quake with terror. That sounds amazing. $25, 30% off. Criminals who betrayed a crime boss are in for a bloody revenge. A Sicilian mobster is in town to rub them out. Among those waiting for the bullets, are you ready? Telly Savalas, Mort Saul, Jim Backus, and Brad Dexter. What a cast. Jim Backus and Telly Savalas. Man, 1963, 104 minutes. It's black and white. God, I might need to add this to the list. This sounds really, really great. This sounds really, really great. And 30% off, that's not bad. Here's the classic Clifford, starring Martin Short as a little boy and Charles Grodin as his suffering uncle. Now, I don't know if I'm going to grab this. $20, 30% off. I don't know if I'm going to grab this. I wasn't honestly a huge fan of this movie when it came out, 1994. 90-minute Region A, of course. But sort of a part of me feels nostalgia-wise, I do want to at least revisit it. Do I want to pull the trigger on it right now? I don't think I do. But if you have any interest in Clifford, now's the time to get it, because this is a really dang good price. I kind of feel the same way about The Heavenly Kid here from 1985. It's about a bullied kid who gets heavenly help from a rebel without a cause, Fonzie type guy who comes from heaven to make sure that the dude gets laid. I mean, that's essentially what happens. I remember watching this movie a couple times. This comes with a commentary track and some nice interviews and things like that. So maybe it's $23. I don't know. This is definitely on the bottom of my to watch pile if I got it, and certainly not something I want to jump on. So maybe I won't pick it up. But it's got a young Jason Gedrick. You got Richard Mulligan in it as well. So it's a good cast. It's a fun movie. It'd probably be a great rewatch, but I'm not sure that I don't think I need to own it. I want to bring this to your attention. I already have it, but Death Warrant here. It comes with a slip. If you like those kind of things, $29, 30% off though. This is, of course, the Van Damme movie where he's stuck in prison and he has to fight a seemingly indestructible serial killer who's taking out prisoners or something. So it's not his best movie, but it's not his worst movie. It's got the beautiful Cynthia Gibb in it as well, plus a pretty creepy performance by Patrick Kilpatrick. So I actually just talked about this recently on that Fat Samurai guy's live stream, one of our Versus episodes. We just discussed Death Warrant, and it actually won. It won the Versus. So if you haven't seen this one in a while, and you're a Van Damme person, then I think you need this. Okay, so this might be a rough watch, but this is the movie I was thinking about. I might be mistaking the name a little bit, but this movie's also known as Rape Squad, and it's about a group of women who've all been raped, and they decide to take matters into their own hands and get revenge on society and the rapists at large. In 1974, Region A. This is a I can't say it's a fun movie, but if you like rape revenge movies, this is a real kind of sleazy, fun ride. That's probably my best way to describe it. No big names in this one, but it is overall a really entertaining picture if you can deal with a little grime and a lot of rape. Yeah. In case you were curious, Curse 3 Blood Sacrifice is the one with the legendary Christopher Lee. And now in it, an African witch doctor summons a demon-like creature to torture an American who interrupted a tribal ceremony in an attempt to keep them from sacrificing a goat. He had to save that goat. As a result, a witch doctor puts a curse on her and her family. It's not long before a demon from the sea is stalking the family and anyone else they know. Okay, this sounds very familiar. Now, I wasn't sure where this fell into the curse over. I wasn't sure what exactly this brought to the party. It brings Christopher Lee. This makes it a little more memorable to me. I'm pretty sure I remember him in this movie. Not sure I'm going to jump on it, but $18, so 30% off. If you're something you're on the fence about, that's not a bad deal. Death Wish 3, I'm going to be honest, is probably my favorite one. I think it's the most action-packed one. It's definitely the one that goes off the rails and it becomes just a wild, madcap action extravaganza. It's basically Charles Bronson versus the entire hood. Every gang member is up against Bronson and his friends. He's helping out a pal who lives in a tenement, who's sort of being, victimized by all these punks and drug dealers and stuff like that. And a street war breaks out, and of course, Charles Bronson is the general of the good guys, and the good guys are all basically old people and people who have been terrorized their whole life and are now willing to fight back and reclaim not only their building but their neighborhood. It's a fun movie. It's a really, really good movie. It's got a really good feel to it. It's got some special features as well. You got an interview with one of the actors. You got an audio commentary with Paul Talbot, who I believe he wrote. It says Bronson's Loose, so I think he wrote some kind of blanking on a biography about Bronson. Anyway, 1985, 91 minutes, Region A. This sounds like a hoot. I don't own it, but I'm on the fence only because I'm hoping someday somebody releases a Death Wish Super Box. I mean, I feel like that would be a great Vinegar Syndrome VSU, right? Death Wish? Remember the whole Death Wish collection? That's why I'm on the fence about just grabbing them individually. Although I do love the slip. It comes with a slip. So I'm on the fence about it, but I might. Now, Robot Holocaust is something I'm probably not going to get. I'm pretty sure this was a Mystery Science Theater episode. But I'm going to bring something to your attention, something you might want to get. It's $23, again, 30% off. But this Blu-ray includes a limited edition slipcover. It looks pretty nice. And a 9x11 mini poster with artwork by Nathan Thomas Milner. Now, that's great. It looks like you can get the poster. As a matter of fact, there's even a note here, down here at the bottom, that says the limited edition mini poster will be folded and placed inside the Blu-ray case. So that means the poster's still available. Yeah, it's folded. But look, if you like Robot Holocaust, if you're a fan of Robot Holocaust, and if I didn't know anything about it, I might have jumped on this. I really like that slip. That looks really nice. That cover is really nice. No features. Well, there's one interview with one of the actors. It's light on features, but whatever. You get a poster and you get a really nice slip. $23, 30% off. Not a bad deal. Here we have Too Scared to Scream. It comes with a limited edition slip cover. No poster. But the slipcover looks nice. I'm sure I've seen this movie. It's some kind of slasher. Essentially, two New York detectives have to solve multiple killings occurring in a New York apartment building. Who is killing the tenants? This thriller was directed by actor Tony LoBianco. How cool is that? It also stars Ann Archer, Ian McShane, and Leon Isaac Kennedy, as well as John Hurt. What a cast. What a crazy cast. From 1985, 99 minutes. $25, 30% off. That might be a bingo for me. I think I'm adding that to the cart. I've never been a Chuck Norris guy. I'll be honest. I've never been a Chuck Norris guy. I've seen all his movies, but there's something about him, it just doesn't work for me. However, I am intrigued by this film. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember it very well. Let's refresh our memory, shall we? It's $30 though. It's pricey. Chuck Norris takes on David Carradine in his modern-day Western action adventure that packs a wallop in an unabashedly action-oriented and skillfully crafted film. Okay, well, what the hell is it about? Legendary renegade Texas Ranger J.J. McQuaid is fierce with his gun but lethal with his black belt. When his teenage daughter's life is threatened by hijackers attempting to steal a truck full of weapons and ammunition, the job becomes personal for McQuaid. Uncovering a colossal arms smuggling outfit that is selling guns and ammo to terrorists all over the world, McQuaid comes face to face with its kingpin, Raleigh Wilkes. What a name. Raleigh Wilkes. That's Carradine, a world-renowned martial arts expert who has never lost a battle. Does the Ranger have what it takes to save his daughter and his honor, or has he finally met his match and ultimately his demise? No, of course not. Of course he's not going to die. Leon Isaac Kennedy's in this one as well. And Barbara Carrera, the beautiful Barbara Carrera. Special features, commentary, and a moderated by C. Courtney Joyner, my buddy. That's awesome. And a new interview with Leon Isaac Kennedy and L.Q. Jones. 1983, 87 minutes. That's pretty short. I don't know. I'm on the fence. That doesn't sound up my alley. For the moment, this feels like this should have been a VSA. To be honest, this feels very VSA to me. Just a public service announcement, and yes, I know it's my opinion, but do not get the Shredder unless you know what it is. Look at this cover. Great cover, right? This feels like a classic 80s slash maybe a Lost slash. This looks amazing. Crazy good. Let me show you the real cover. That's the real cover. This is a 2001 film, and knowing that it might change your opinion. It definitely changes my opinion, because now we're looking at an early 2000s direct-to-video slasher movie. Yeah, no, I'm not paying $26 for that, even at 30% off. Just my opinion, but just keep that in mind. It comes with the poster. But this beautiful, awesome-looking movie is really this. I might sound snobby, and I do apologize. I don't mean to sound snobby. I just know what I like, and I don't like anything, say, early 2000s to now. Honestly, when it comes to horror, I don't really watch modern-day horror movies. That's just me. If you do, fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. You know what else I love? The Mechanic. It's $30, though. It comes with a slip. 30% off. Not too bad. I think I'm going to grab this. I think this, 100% this is going in my cart. This is an amazing film. Of course, most people might know it as the one starring Jason Statham, but Bronson started it all with Jan Michael Vincent, Keenan Wynn. Jill Ireland, of course, is his wife. He's a hitman, and he's the ultimate hitman, and he's badass. You got an audio commentary and an interview. 1972, 100 minutes. That's a bingo. You gotta grab this. Grab it if you don't have it. Grab it. Go. As a matter of fact, I'll leave you now and let you get to it. I hope you enjoyed the sale. Let me know down in the comments if you got anything, or if you decided to pass. I'm curious. This is a conversation. I'd love to hear from you. And maybe I missed talking about a film that you saw when I was reading everything. That you said, oh man, I really wish you would have pointed that one out. I'm excited to see what that's about, or I really love that movie. That's great too. That's how I discover movies. You guys tell me to watch cool shit. I watch that cool shit. And I tell you to watch cool shit, and we share cool shit. Like some weird, we shit back and forth movies at each other. That's awesome. That's a friendship. That is a YouTube friendship. My friend, I love you very much. You mean the world to me. Remember, you're worthy, you're important, and you matter to me and to the world. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos loves you just the way you are. We got some buying to do, so I'm going to bid you adieu. We remain to be continued.